Hello, I'm Bronte, and last year I bought a van. She's a 2008 Renault Master. She's a 2.5 engine, diesel, and she's bright yellow and I love her to pieces. For the past 5 years I developed a little dream of acquiring a vehicle, preferably a van, that I could put a little house in. Not too much, just everything I needed to live comfortably as and when I need it when I'm exploring. I didn't think I'd be able to do it this soon, to be honest. I didn't think I would have the money to do it. I suppose I was under the idea that I needed tens of thousands of pounds to be able to build the thing in my head that I dreamt of doing. So at the beginning I was like, right, this is gonna take a while, but let's just work. Let's do this. We're doing this, so let's just work. So that's what I did. Halfway through 3rd year I took up a full-time job. So while finishing my 3rd year illustration degree, doing a dissertation, setting up a degree show, putting together my portfolio, all that other business, I was also working a full-time job. I graduated my degree and I jumped straight in to my first big proper commission, which I worked at over the entire course of that summer, while also working my full-time job. That was quite a hectic summer. I stashed every penny that I could. After that summer I continued working, and it wasn't until last summer I properly sat down, like, right, I've worked my butt off. This is what I've managed to save so far. If I wanted to, just for the heck of it, what could I do with what I have right now? And after a lot of looking around, researching, a lot of help from my dad, who knows a lot about vans, I realised that I could do it now if I wanted to. And so I have no idea what I'm doing. I've been wanting to do this for years, and I finally decided a couple weeks ago that I'm gonna sod it off and do it anyway, instead of waiting, because I feel like this is something I could have put off for another 5 years. And I bought a van. So last summer when I bought her, I brought her back to my mum's farm, and I chipped away at the first few things I know I wanted to do. I got the van in reasonably good condition. On the inside it was quite clean, so I spent the first few days after getting the van with my mum and my best friend Suze, taking the bulkhead out, giving it a clean, covering any of the rust with anti-rust solution and paint, and insulating her. Gloves and cap. Oh, well, that's a lie. There are no gloves.
Oh well.
It's fine.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh no!
Oh no!
Where's those gloves that said it came with?
So, after we had finished the installation, I decided to take the van down to my dad's. He's a fully qualified electrician, so he was going to help me do all the wiring. But because I was still working full-time in the city, autumn came and the evenings started to draw in, get darker earlier. I ran out of time to do the van. I was working more often over Christmas, and I was still saving the money to do the actual conversion, so I couldn't afford to keep commuting from my flat back in the city back home to do the van. So I figured over winter I will just stash away, keep stashing, and I will get back to doing the van sometime the following year. Tofu, I need you to move a little bit. You're a little bit in the way. Tofu, I'm just gonna have to move you, okay? Just gonna have to move you a little. Please. I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry. I started making the bed. I don't really know how to describe it apart from I had an image in my head, and thankfully, because of the wonderful resource that is the internet, I found a blog in which someone had made the bed that I have in my brain. So I was able to kind of go off the model that this guy made. I'll post a link to that little blog below in case anyone's interested for the kind of model that I'm using for the bed. But you might be able to see what I'm kind of going for if I show you. To measure it, what I did was I lined up this across my van in there, and I simply lay on the floor next to these big beams. It's so bright, to measure how long I was. And then I gave myself like an extra, I'm 5'9" and this is 6.5 foot. No. I should remember this. I just put away a couple of pallets that were getting a bit wet in the rain. It's been really warm this spring, which is kind of unprecedented, like this early in Wales to get so warm, so I'm kind of glad it's raining. But in case it rains any more in the next few days, I've brought those pallets in, which I found. So I could maybe deconstruct them and make a bed from them. I've got ideas. Nice one. It's colder today. It rained earlier. Me and my brother just got done dismantling what used to be a pallet and sanding all the slats down. So I've got some slats for my bed. Here is the slats on the bed so far. Got these ones. I think I need like a few more. Please don't split. Yeah, I didn't know. I didn't know what he was going to do. Like, I remember at first, I was like, "Oh my god, what's Koki going to be able to do?" But he's loving it.
It's much calmer. You know, he can be stressed, but he's not stressed. We just had a nice walk all down there on the field and back, and then we're doing like a pizza night again. We're making our own pizzas.
Oh, you're making pizzas!
But I bought him a gorgeous hat today.
You got a hat?
Yeah, like
you got him a hat?
Yeah, like oh, I can't stand him with that tea towel any longer.
Tea towel?
But the tea towel he wears on the head, like a knotted tea towel. Have you seen him like that?
Yeah, but like I thought that was a joke. Look at my hands. My hands have taken such a beating over the course of doing this, but I kind of like this. I kind of like when my hands look as if they've been doing things. Definitely got a lot of gross stuff on my face now. What are you doing? That's my stuff. What are you doing by my stuff? Oh, I'm sorry. No, I didn't know you could hang out by my stuff. It's fine. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah. So I have just finished building all of the units, all of the storage units for the van. This is where the spare tyre now goes. I'm gonna sneeze. It's you. Bless. me. This is where the spare tyre lives. There's going to be a door in here. There's probably a latch going into the floor or something to keep it stable. And there's going to be cupboard doors by there. And there's also going to be doors on these storage units here. So there'll be a big door here and there'll be a door here after I give it some paint. And then I'll add shelves if and where I want them. And that is the main build done, and then it is just a case of putting the sink in, getting a battery, putting solar panels on the roof. Oh, I've got to put the floor down. That's all down and it looks really great, very great.
I was wayward in the river, lost at sea, staring at the mirror, trying to recognize me. I was clinging on to fairy tale, living make-believe, waiting for Princess Charming to come and rescue me. Life's so simple, if you let yourself go. Have another drink on me and let the good times flow. Life's so simple, if you let yourself go. Have another drink on me and let the good times flow. Hitched a ride to paradise that arrived in the hill. Left behind my 9 to 5 for a chance to fulfill. When the emptiness still lingers on, like a shadow on my tail. Keep my head up in the clouds, I won't be bound to no cell. Life's so simple, if you let yourself go. Have another drink on me and let the good times flow. Life's so simple, if you let yourself go. Have another drink on me and let the good times flow.
Nice.
Don't really need that scoop, because you've got plenty of others in there, haven't you?
No? Nice. Yeah, there's plenty of other ones
I mean,
in
I
there.
can, but I just don't see the point.
No, it's pretty sturdy.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, I've got screws, I've screwed it into the wall.
Right, this one. That's cool.
This year, she's a true inspiration.
A van update or a fringe update. Each time I'm doing these, my fringe is just getting longer and my hair is getting fluffier, and my van is getting more finished. We have light. Oh my god, we have light and it looks so good. I'm very excited. I'm also very tired. So my van has been down at my dad's for a couple weeks, and we've been chipping away at the last bits of doing the van on the weekends when he's not working, because he's an electrician. He's been working all through the lockdown. So on the weekends we've been basically making everything turn on. Like I said, my dad's an electrician, so I'm very, very lucky. He's shown me and done basically all of it, but shown me what he's doing along the way, and I'm so grateful because I know this van inside and out, and something I really didn't want to fall short on knowledge wise about the build was the electrics and everything, because I don't know anything about them, and I felt it very, very intimidating. I knew everything about the carpentry and construction, and I knew how structurally sound everything was. Structurally sound? Yeah. He's done the electrics, and I've helped him do it, and he's shown me what to do. And I know how it all works, so if anything breaks, I know where it is and what to fix, which is amazing. What else has been done? I've got LEDs as well, strip LEDs, which look magical. I can change the brightness on them, and then I've got all these different colours I can play with. I can have them fade from one colour to another. That's exciting. Very, very happy with that. I will show you the rest of what we've been up to. So here is where all the magic happens. These are all my switches for things. That's the lights by there, the spotlights. These are the LEDs. That is, you can hear it, my water pump. So, I turn the tap. We have water now. It's amazing. We have we have water. Here's my water tank. It's 23 litre. People like to specify how big their water tank is, and that's how big mine is. It's 23 litres and it carries this much water. That's my bin. Remove the bin. And here's my waste pipe. Goes down to the bottom of the van. Water goes out through there into the tap, and then drain water goes down there onto the floor. I'm not going to be putting anything gross or anything in the sink, so it's just water, so that's fine. I've got my water pump in there, my submersible whale pump. If anyone's wondering about this water pump water system, that is my tap. It is like a standard garden tap that is like attached to. It's got a hose pipe coming out the back. I've made this little wedge out of, guess what, pallets for it to live on. I got this. I think I got this sink from eBay. It's like a 30 centimetre sink. It's a tiny sink, but it's big enough for what I need. So the pipe for the tap goes into my water tank, and then in here, also in here is my water pump. So this cable is for my water pump, and it goes through into there, and that cable runs over there, along there. I turn it on and off by that switch there. It goes through to the back of the van, and it plugs into the inverter, and it's running off the battery. That's basically how it works. So that's fantastic. I made more shelves. I made quite a few more shelves. They were spare wine boxes that were left over in work. And now they're shelves. I might put some more pegs along here, maybe a flip down table, who knows. These are all things I can add later on. But this guy, who is conveniently hiding my wires, it's a lovely, lovely cupboard that I plan to keep all of my tea in. So I've increased my storage capacity quite a lot. I'm actually I have a lot of, and I have this thing, which is very handy. It fits perfectly by there, and it's got all my pants and socks in, and some soap nuts to wash my clothes. Then there's where I keep my slippers. These are all new additions to the van. Next weekend is very exciting because next weekend I'm pretty sure Myfanwy is going to be done. We've got to cut a hole in the ceiling and we've got to put the fan in. Then after that we stick the solar panel on. I've got one of those flexi panels so it's not too much of a faff to put on. And then I'd send it to have its MOT. It'll likely pass because it's a very nice van. And then lockdown is over. So by the time, more or less, lockdown's over, my van will be done. Oh, that one.
Yeah.
Got it.
See that white button on top?
Uh-huh.
Press that.
Uh-huh.
And he might be one at the bottom. No, there's not. You press one on top and he comes off.
Fabulous.
And to go back on again, you just click him on. And you got various colour fuses. Colour designates the rating of the fuse.
From the lakeside, from the lakeside, from the lakeside to from her hand across the rivers, the sea is dark.
Pencil.
Pencil.
Right, I need monkey tape.
Amazing. That's it done.
Did you ever think we'd get this far on our own? How'd I go from being young to feeling old? I know I'm not the man I thought I was gonna be, but I'm happy. A space, a time and place to drift alone and come of age. The wind that shakes, the noise she makes through passing clouds. I heard a sound, softest touch, too young to rust. Your state of mind will grow in time. So marry me beneath the tree on solid ground. We make our stand. And seen the world, and this is just the start. I've been on top and felt the drop, it hurt a lot. Why do we fall to pick ourselves back up? Why do we fall to pick ourselves back up?
So that was my van build. I can't believe I've done it. So here's my van in all of her light up, warm looking and janky edges, wooden glory. This is the first time I've ever built anything of this scale before. I went into it completely winging it. I didn't even know what a rivet was the first week of the build, and about 2 weeks in I had learnt the difference between so many different kinds of drill bits and so many different kinds of screws, and I know that there's a lot of janky edges, and since living in her full-time over the summer I realised there's a few little bits that I'd like to add, a couple things maybe I'd like to change, but I am so chuffed with how my first van build turned out. I always had this kind of, I mean this was in my head, but translating it from your head into like a thing is just a process where you can only ever begin by jumping in blind. I feel like there was no amount of preparation that ever would have I don't know how to end this. Pretty much a week after I finished her, I picked up my best friend Suze and we went on a road trip of the UK. If you want to see how that went and our little adventure in Myfanwy, Suze made an awesome video documenting our little adventure, which I'll either put a link here or in the description. It's December now, so the UK, or regions of it, are in and out of lockdown left, right and centre, and also because it being kind of cold at the moment, I haven't taken her anywhere since that little road trip. She's mainly been used as a car until it starts to get a little warmer and the world starts to get a little less pandemic-y. Even though I can't take her anywhere at the moment, every now and again I'll be stuck in traffic and I'll have a little peek behind this curtain and I'll look at the little house that I built. Gosh, I made it all with my hands. These hands. I'm excited for the next adventure in her. Thank you for watching if you stayed until the end of this video, and I will speak to you sometime again soon. Bye bye.